Bunkers. There are a ton of them, but which one is the best for you? I don't know. Have a good day. See you soon. But first let me show you what I find the most useful for my TC and main loot as a solo, and why. I want a bunker that completely seals. No rocket shall be able to fly inside. It should be walkable, so no suicide bunkers and being on timer eventually. Because I like to close it as often as possible when I roam, I want to be able to seal and open from outside. This leaves us with very few options. There is the wall-stacked roof bunker, but you have very limited options on building around it. Furthermore, you have a missing foundation inside, no matter what. Then there is Durex Triad Bunker, but with this one you have a soft-sidable raised foundation outside. It leaves a weakness and also limits the building. To my knowledge, there's only one bunker left. You might have guessed, it's the socket override, referred to as the offset or the DutchLaws bunker. Originally built as a floor-stacked version, I prefer the pixel gap because you can just spam down your starter quickly as usual, and you have less building limitations. Now I want to show you how to implement this in the honeycomb of your standard 2x1 after you've put down your starter. As always, make sure you have your airlock facing the base, not away from it. Place a triangle foundation with a wall and a floor frame above. This will be your way down into the bunker. Then place a triangle in between, followed by a square. Now a triangle to the side, followed by 16 outwards, capping it with a square. Just a quick tip, which might help you getting less confused. I count the squares that can be placed instead of the triangles. Why? Let me give you a comparison of what happens inside your head while building full speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, cap. And now the other version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cap. I don't know about you, but I favor the second method. Your build out looks like this now. I marked the middle because we need it in the second step. Now you want to remove the triangles and build back with squares. Leave number 8 and 10. This is what you marked with the gap. You'll need them for the second step. Remove the square and triangle at the base too. When you reach the base with squares, build a half wall on top of it. One is enough for now, so it's easier to jump in and out while you build. This is where the standard offset bunker would be finished with a second half wall and a floor on top of it. But we don't want that because it would leave us with the known weaknesses of this bunker, which would be the soft-sidable foundation outside and the missing one inside. And also it would fuck up further honeycomb if you plan to do so. So let me show you how to fix this. Remove everything outside except said triangles, even the square which the half wall sits on. It will float between the other walls, no worries, because this whole concept can get confusing very quickly. Let me visualize it for you by using different materials for the tiles that are offset. Coming back to these triangles, build back with squares again. I do it in metal, introducing half offset tiles. These will be placeable next to not and to full offset ones, which allows you to fill in the gaps you would leave empty otherwise. Now you can remove the whole build out and put on the second half wall and floor above. And now comes the real trickery. We want to replace the half walls and replace them with just half offset ones. To do so, we first have to give support by another floor. It won't be supported by the ones already placed. As this is the whole concept of the bunker, the half walls may now be removed and placed again from the new foundations. What brings them a little bit closer to the base. The mechanism still works fine. And here is proof that you will be able to place any further foundations, because there is no existing wall or foundation which is full offset anymore. As you've already seen, this works three-dimensional, meaning if you want to, you can place a wall above again, which is not offset at all. Whenever you have a case like this, be very careful though. There are now 3 different sockets the new wall can snap to, the non-offset you are standing on, the full offset floor of the bunker, and the half offset wall below. If you're standing close, you can watch the wall switching sockets as you look up and down. For this example, we want to use the one closest to the base. And here you can see that we moved from half offset to normal again, which means that everything on the second floor will be back to normal. If you want to camouflage the fact of having a bunker, you can remove the square foundation outside and just place it down for opening the bunker. No more soft sides outside. You could leave it as well, making raiders think they can jackhammer it out just to waste their time if they actually do. A common thing to do, I believe, would be making this your base entrance. This would be a standard one which I saw in many base builds, and not without a reason. It's a simple airlock with good visibility, and you can open the bunker from above very easily. To top it off, let me show you an entrance for this that I came up with, which I think is even more awesome. But you'll need some blueprints, and it makes your base much more expensive. Jumping up on the repair bench, you enter through an arguably very slow garage door. Once you're inside though, you are very safely guarded by turrets, and you have a great peek outside when the door is closed. You can reach the repair bench through the barricade, very handy. Behind you'll find drop boxes and furnaces for quick access. Jumping up you get more peeks in every direction. Once you're upstairs you can safely watch every direction, which you do first of course when you leave the base. You can place shotgun traps on the shop fronts for anybody jumping up if they pass the turret somehow, or if you haven't placed them yet or don't want to. If you open the garage door from here you get another peek. If you have a see-through skin, here is the place to use it. The metal doors form your standard airlock. And just a quick check, you can still place the roof in this place to open the bunker. Whatever you do with this is up to you, it's all a concept. Goddamn, I wish Step 60 will return someday.